We return to Florida for the Coors Light Pro Series 8th race. We're at Homestead, Miami Speedway. Qualifying order is on the left side of the screen. Diego Yepes is your pole sitter for tonight's event. Starting second is Stephen Wallace Jr. Third is Jay Jefferson. Fourth, Jack Halleck. Running at the top five is Sam Oskin. Rest of the qualifying order. This race is the chance that these drivers get to practice before the finale, which is at this same track. As we're getting ready to go green, here we go. Green flag is out, we're racing at Homestead. They go side by side for the lead down the backstretch. It's the 48 on the inside. Oskin pushes him. Now Oskin goes for the lead. Evan Hunter up here. He's the only two-time winner this season, and they're already going around in the back as the 88. That will bring out the first caution, and look at that save by the 13. That's unbelievable by Keaton Thompson. That car was completely sideways for a considerable amount of time. As they race it back to the line, already a yellow on lap 1. It's the 22 and 48 side by side through 3 and 4. And the 22 will get the edge over Jay Jefferson in the 48. One car spin. It's Muhammad and Abdallah. Three wide off of turn number 4. And the 38 was just ping-ponging off of the 56 and 88 that whole turn. And it only continued throughout the back stretch, the front stretch, and he just kept on. I don't even think he hit the wall. Okay, let's go back a bit further. Yeah, that 38 car is really loose. You see it bobbing back and forth. As it goes down, hits the 56, comes back up into the 88. 88 goes around, but he keeps it off the wall. And then we have the 13 coming back up. He goes sideways. He goes below the apron to avoid the 55, who was slow, and he almost turned him, but he kept it straight. So a great job by these guys to just not wad up a bunch of them, just barely give damage to their own cars. We only had a one-car spin, and even then it was just a spin. Muhammad Abdallah barely has any damage to his car. He didn't hit the wall. So Sam Oskin lead him back to the yellow flag to lead them to the green flag. As there's the one to go, Jay Jefferson will be behind him in second. Diego Yepes will be third. Peter on Jack has worked his way up to fourth. And Kyle Hunter is fifth. As they approach the start-finish line, we're back green at Homestead, Miami. Great restart by the 22 of Oskin. Leaves the 48 behind. They stay single file. On Jack, the first one to move down low. He's going for position on Diego Yepes in the 83. He'll take third away as Halleck is moving his way up through the field. That's your Fontana winner. As they go 4 wide once again. In front of the field, Halleck's going to back out, but he's not going to give up as he stays on the inside. But right now we've got a battle for the lead. It's the 48 and 22 side by side. Going into turn 3. The 48 is going to pull ahead of Oskin in the 22. These two were the rivals here at Homestead back in Season 3 of the finale. Now they're racing for the race win in the first Homestead race. Bit of bad blood between these two as title rivals last season. But their battling has allowed others like Fitzwater, On Jack, Halleck, And someone else has Kyle Hunter in the 18. That's allowed them to all catch up. As now Fitzwater is going to go to the inside of Oskin. That's for second. As Onjak trying to go for the middle, he actually gets a run in that lane. Jefferson trying to do the same thing, but the 9 had a head of steam on the bottom, but he had to check up. That's going to give Peter Onjak second. Halleck still going for position. That's third. 3 wide was Oskin and Kyle Hunter. 18 pulls down low on Fitzwater. Once again for a top 3 spot. But can anyone catch Jay Jefferson and pass him? It looks like Onjak will be the one to do that. And he does it no problem. And clears into turn number 2. And he files up front in front of the 48. But now the 48's going to try the crossover on him. 19 going with him. That'll be the 48 taking the lead back. And there's someone in the wall back there. It's a 5. Rakowski hard hit into the wall. Looks like he'll be done. As they race it back. The 9 and 48 are battling right now. Halleck with a daredevil move to the inside. Passes 2 cars, maybe even 3 if he can get Fitzwater. But he won't be able to. As Fitzwater leads them to the yellow flag. And Rakowski went into the inside wall. They're going 4 wide of that 38 car again. As that's Al Agassi who pulls up high. The 27 of Jose Mills down on the bottom. And the 38, yeah, just bumped right down into the 5. And the 27 was there, causing the 5 to go around. Let's see from a different angle. Yeah, pretty blatant right there. The 38 came down. 5 went passenger side into the inside wall. Another single car wreck, but this time it's going to take out Drakowski. Whether or not he'll be able to continue, I don't know, but it looks very unlikely right now. And it was Zachary Fitzwater Sr., the one to lead them to the yellow flag. Close battle between him and Halleck, but ultimately Halleck will have to settle for second. Jay Jefferson third, Onjak fourth, and Samet Oskin fifth. There's the one to go. As the pace car goes in. We are back green at Homestead. The 5 is indeed out from that accident. Halleck already peeking inside in turns 1 and 2. He'll file in behind. In fact, the 48 is the first one to look down low. But he'll also file back in behind, as they say, single file throughout the front 4. Halleck's now going to make a move through 3 and 4. And we've got a lag spike here. There we go. Side by side for the 15 and 9. That time it was the 15 by 100th. As they go 3 wide in the back, the 18 and 17 nearly make contact. As these two still side by side for the lead. Oskin trying to split the middle back there, making it 4 wide. And Jefferson able to back out of that one. And that's a near wreck, and it is going to be a wreck. There they go into the inside wall. That's Kyle Hunter. He comes back up. And a huge wreck. That he's upside down. And Kyle Hunter flipped over. That's the 27 heavy damage. 42-33. The 6 has no front end. Savage accident here at Homestead. And all started when the 22 of Salmon Oskin looked like he was going with Peter on Jack at first, but then he pulled inside, making it actually 5 wide with the 48, almost. Because Diego Yepes wasn't quite there yet. Let's slow it down. So at this point, they're 3 wide, but still kind of out of whack with that whole situation there. It was kind of awkward. And the 18 goes down low into the inside wall, quite like Rakowski. And he goes back up right into the 34. And he gets flipped upside down. And apologies if the damage to the cars doesn't look too realistic. The car quality, I have it set on low. Because that's the only way my game isn't going to lag like it did at Las Vegas. So let's see this another time. 83 hooks to 18. Back up the track, hit by the 34. Back up again, hit by the 6 and the 7 or the 27. One more time from the spectator camera. And Shepard also involved as that, as well as Christian Vargas. Let's analyze this crash a little bit further. There's the 6 hitting the 18, but then the 7 or the 27. That's twice now. It's going to come on in, nails him, and that kind of just picks him over. The 18 into the wall. So our first big wreck of the day, and the third caution. It started with Oskin, Onjak, Jefferson, and Yepes, and the one who got the worst of it, Kyle Hunter, who was the one to crash into the inside wall, came back up and got nailed. As without a doubt, he'll be out of the race. Yes, he is. As well as Trey Wright, Jose Mills, Christian Vargas, and Aiden Shepard. They're all out, joining Jorakowski. As we are back green at Homestead. Once again, the 9 trying to pull down low on the 17. As the 22 didn't really get too good of a restart, he's going to fall back. But he finds a hole. We really can't count out Sam Oskin in this race. He can very well go back-to-back at a Homestead with the position he's in. As here comes Peter on Jack. Oh, he was going to go for the lead there, but he had to catch up, or he had to slow down. They're still side by side though. He's got help this time from the 9 of Fitzwater. But now Fitzwater's going to go to the inside. Oskin has found his way back down low. There's Joe Jefferson in the 39. He's up front. As well as Jay is now the 9, trying to take the lead away. Nearly equal down the backstretch. But now Code Red joins the party. He's going to try and make it 3 wide at the front. Oh, that was close from the 17. Clearing the 15. 9 continues to stay strong on the outside. Onjak peaks. And now he goes down low. So it'll be Onjak and Fitzwater side by side. Halleck trying to use that middle lane to catch up. And Onjak's going to clear. The 15. Now down low for second, maybe even for the lead. If he can get below on Jack, he will. That's the 20, Anton Charbonneau making his way up front. Haven't really talked about him all day. I believe that's the 20, no, that's just a 48, but Mathis Wells is up here now as they go 3 wide up front. Halleck is going to file in behind. As these two continue to battle. The lanes are pretty much equal at this racetrack. Obviously the inside has the upper hand, but you can use the middle to try and get a run off the corner, so they're not just hugging the bottom all the way. And then the outside isn't really too bad either. If you go on the outside, you're not out of the race. You're gonna catch back up and find a hole inside. It's not that hard. As now here comes the 17 once again on Fitzwater. These two have been dueling it out all night. But which one will come out on top, or will it be someone entirely different, like Jack Halleck, who is on the back bumper of a 17. And there he goes to the lead, as we've just got 10 laps to go at Homestead. They go side by side, 3 wide behind, now 4 wide. This is what caused the crash last time. 20 bounces off the 93, but they stay clean. Now Fitzwater on the outside. They're going 4 wide again. They really wanted to push the issue here at Homestead. Battle for the lead again. That's the 17. 93 using that run off the middle. And there's a yellow. Got a big wreck. It's DeLello again. And it's the 17 leading them back. And what happened to DeLello this time? He is having an abysmal season this year. Fink also had a piece of it. So let's see what happened. It was on lap 32, I believe. No, 33. If that's the case, then it probably happened in front of him, and yeah, probably. 1478, 4 wide. There they go into the wall. And the 32 nailed him. So he's already getting pushed up to the outside by the 29. 29 also gets a piece, but DeLello obviously getting the worst of it, as well as Fink. He was the receiving end of the hit. As there they go into the wall with Patrick Smith. And 32 clobbers him. But that's 2 cars getting major damage. The 29 got minor damage. I believe that's our 4th yellow of the day. This one coming pretty late in the race, so it's going to set up a late race restart. Gotta believe it'll be less than 5 to go when we get this thing restarted. Make for a good finish. And there goes the pace car. It will be 4 laps to go when we get the green flag. 32 and 14 out from that accident. Here we go at Homestead. 15 did not get a good jump that time. 22 already looking to pull inside. He'll file in back behind though. Onjack has got a good jump down the backstretch. 22 and 15 seem to be working together right now. as that's a good jump for both Halleck and Oskin. The 17 is going to have a chance to pull away here as these two get side by side. But now Halleck is going to go for the lead. Once again, he is your Auto Club Speedway winner earlier this season. And now Oskin's going to go to the bottom, as well as Anton Charbois. He'll make it 3 wide up at the front. 3 wide for the lead here at Miami. But Halleck is going to get a run up the outside and take it back. In fact, he runs it way wide that time, but he's able to get a run off the corner. Is Halleck the car to beat? Or does Oskin have the faster automobile? Here we come to the white flag. Oskin right on the back bumper, looking to go back to back at Homestead. Here he goes to the inside. Side by side for the lead in turns 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. Will it be Oskin or Halleck, or will Peter on Jack come out of nowhere and have a say in this? He might. Dive bomb move down to the bottom. And here they come to the white, or the checkered flag. It will be Oskin with the win at Homestead again. Sam Oskin. Oh, they're wrecking in the back. After the checkers, I think that was Ormond. No, it was Idell. As if we didn't have enough cautions today. Very out of character for Homestead. Although I did use a different type this time. It was a day to night one. So here it is. 11 kind of turned the 47 into the wall. As this one of Zidell goes spinning. The 24 got some damage. Yeah. So it's tough realizing that Oskin, I think he came in second actually at Homestead, and Kyle Hunter won. So yeah, tough. But we all know how Kyle Hunter did this race. Upside down in the 37th. But Oskin redemption. Probably not his proudest achievement at this track. It was probably the championship in season number 3, but he's now won on 2 tracks in the Coors Light Pro Series. So he's won somewhere other than Pocono, so that's kind of stabilizing his position as a driver. People know now that he can win on a place with 4 turns. As it was on Jack, oh so close, but comes up second. Third, it was Jack Halleck. 4th, Anton Charbois. 5th, Joe Jefferson. 6th, Brett Serra. 7th, Athos Wells. 8th, Zachary Fitzwater Sr., who did win a race at Homestead. That was the season 3, the first race, just like this one. Logan York, 9th. Didn't really talk about him all day, as well as the 10. They kind of played the cards right at the end of the race, found their way up front. And 10th was a Code Red. Jay Jefferson got relegated back to 11th. And Evan Hunter, who was up front at the beginning, got 15th. And look at Muhammad Zamadallah, who got the spin early in the race, lap 1, and got 17th from it. To be fair, he didn't hit anything, and he went sliding across the line, so he kept his position. But still pretty impressive that he was able to do that. As here's the rest of the finishing results. We had 33 cars on the lead lap. Yeah, 33 cars. Code Luigi was the last of them. There's Fink, DeLello, Hamill, Hunter, Wright, Mills, Vargas, Shepard, Retkowski all out from the crashes here today. So that's it from Homestead. Next race is Talladega. Will it be like last time where they all wreck on lap 1 and no one's there at the finish? Who knows? Hopefully not. And, yeah. But right now, it's Sam and Oskin's day. We'll take you guys to Victory Lane. Thank you for watching the Coors Light Pro Series. We'll see you next time.